Hey guys, Jordan here back with another video for you. In this one we're looking at a range of Aukey power banks. They've been kind enough to send over 4 different ones for you to see today. They've got a massive range of power banks, so what I'm going to do is put the link to their website in the description if you want to have a look. They are available on Amazon though if you'd prefer to go that route for it. But they've sent a sample over to just get a kind of idea of the range and they give you an idea on what might be best for you. There's lots of configurations available on the website. Some have got quick charge, some are like solar power. I've got one of those here for you to see. But in terms of capacity that these offer, we've got a 12,000, 16,000, 20,000 and a whopping 30,000 milliamp hour battery. So no matter how long you're going to be out of the house and need to charge your phone, there's going to be something suitable for you without a doubt. So there are a few differences obviously between these power banks, but some of them have the same features but just a different capacity. So what I'm going to do is go over the specific power bank itself. Then I can mention any features that cross-reference with another power bank that I've got here as well. So for example, there's some power banks that can be charged via the USB-C connection or even some by lightning. So obviously you're going to get the one for the relevant device that you own. One thing that's common with all these power banks though is they've all got an LED torch on. Generally anything over 12,000 milliamp offers a torch on their range. Not something everyone would use, but if you go camping for example, it might come in handy. All of these power banks come with an instruction manual as you'd expect. Also they all come with a micro USB cable for charging, and then the 30,000 also comes with a USB-C cable. More on that later on. So the first one we're going to look at is the 12,000 milliamp hour solar charger. This is model number PBP8. It's actually been replaced since I received it, but I'll link the relevant one in the description box below. So this has a 12,000 milliamp hour capacity, which they say is enough to charge a iPhone 7 Plus 2.5 times, an Nexus 6P over twice, or a 9.7 inch iPad Pro once. I will go over the realistic capacities at the end of the video. It has a splash-proof design, so you can use it in light rain or riverside conditions, perfect for camping. You have got a solar conversion efficiency of 23.5% via the micro USB, 25, 50, 75 and 100% power LED on this side, as well as weather-coated USB ports and also a nice torch as well. Now the micro USB cable included with this one's a little bit longer. I suppose that's where you're going to use it, maybe outside. You'll probably have it on the floor. It's nice to have a bit of extra reach with that one. Next up, we've got the 16,000 milliamp hour Powerwall external battery. This is the PBT9. This again has a nice little torch built in, uses quick charge 3.0 on the red port. You can see there, it doesn't have any kind of weatherproofing on this one though. This is designed to be just a general charger. So 38% more efficient than quick charge 2. I've been using this with my S8 Plus and it's been charging my phone really quickly. I actually took it to London as well. I'll go over that more in a minute. Also comes with a micro USB cable to charge the actual device and a phone if you use that connection. And then you've also got a standard USB 2 on there as well. So this 20,000 milliamp hour battery is the PBN36, but it's actually chargeable by the lightning cable from Apple, which is quite cool, especially if you're an iOS user. It doesn't have quick charge, but obviously being an Apple device, it doesn't support quick charge anyway. That's not something you're going to need if you buy this. Now, if you want to, you can get it with quick charge, and it also supports USB-C. So most of the phones that use USB-C support quick charge. So obviously you've got 2 different versions for your own scenario. Like the rest of the batteries, you've also got a flashlight built into this one. Also a micro USB cable included in the box to charge it if you don't want to use lightning. Then last but not least, we have the 30,000 milliamp hour beast. This is model number PBT11. This offers quick charge 3 by the red port that we did see with the 16,000 as well. An LED torch, also a secondary USB port for another device, micro USB port for in charging, as well as a lightning connector. So this basically combines the 16,000 milliamp quick charge and then obviously the 20,000 milliamp hour lightning port. But as I said, they do have different variants available on the website, so have a look to see which one fits your individual needs. This does have quite a bit of weight behind it, but you would expect that. Now I have got a different 18,000 milliamp hour battery and it's not actually that much heavier than that, so as technology progresses they've definitely been able to get more capacity into a smaller and also lighter form factor. Now one thing you might have noticed on the solar power but not the actual rest of the battery banks is the fact that these don't have a LED indicator going from 25, 50, 75, 100% to show you how much is actually remaining in the battery. It actually uses the power button, which is a little bit different. So red covers from 0 to 30%, green is 30 to 70% and then white is 70 to 100%. That wasn't something that was evident to me to begin with. I actually had to look in the instruction manual to find that out. When I first got them and started using them, I actually thought they were just different LEDs on the batteries. I didn't realise that actually had significance to the colour and the battery that remained. I am used to batteries that have the kind of, 25, 50, 75 and 100% visual displays, but after getting used to it, I do think it actually does look more sleek with just a single button anyway. Now minus the solar battery chargers, the rest of these are actually quite slippery, so just bear that in mind when you're putting them on a desk. I think it would be nice to just add a little bit of rubber on there somewhere, even though they're not designed to be rugged batteries. I think just a little bit more texture would be nice, just to make sure it's a little bit more safe. It is nice to see that you can charge these via Lightning. When I actually requested these, I didn't know they did them in USB and Lightning types. They've just got so many, so I really would recommend checking their website to see what one you need, so you don't accidentally get the wrong one like I did. But it doesn't really make a difference anyway, because I can still use the USB cable. I would like to see the next step for the batteries being produced in terms of charging by USB-C. It's going to be the new standard of charging and connectivity anyway, so we just as well start rolling it out now. And personally, for me, the ones I've been using the most are the 16,000 when I went to London on a trip last week. Even my friend used it as well with Quick Charge, and it charged just as fast as it would by mains power, which is saying something. Quick Charge definitely doing its job there. Now, in terms of how many times you can realistically charge your device from a battery, what I generally do as a rule of thumb is take the capacity that the battery is, so for example 30,000 milliamp hours, then divide it by your battery that's on your phone, so say 3000. So that should theoretically give you 10 charges, but just because it's not always that, I just take about 10% off. Then that will give you a rough idea of how many charges you can actually get from it. So in summary, a massive range of different products for every person that could possibly want a portable battery out on the go. Very simple, straight to the point, rugged, do their job, does what it says on the tin, great power delivery, great capacities. All in all, a good product, just needs a little bit more grip. If you want to get yourself one of these power banks, I will put a link in the description box below where you can see the range that they offer. If you haven't already subscribed, do it! Thank you to Aukey for sending them out for me to review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.